site is starting out at an 8 megawatt capacity. So that's the electrical agreement that we have, is up to 8 megawatts. And so we build out infrastructure that's a bit larger than that. And then we can always make sure that we're staying at or slightly below that 8 megawatts. The specific container we chose and the manufacturer it's a combination of like cost and capacity. So we chose a container specifically that has adjustable shelving so that we can rack any generation of miners. Doesn't matter if it's a What's Miner form factor or an S19 form factor, or if it's one of the new slightly larger S21 Pro or S21 XPs. So basically, once you have your power agreements and your land agreements secured, then you go through like engineering and permitting, right? So you get all your designs together, your one-line diagrams for your site plans. If there's any additional like zoning approvals, you want to make sure you get all that done and taken care of. That's really done with the city or the county. Once all the paperwork side is done, you start construction. So generally, I would tell people it's a 3 to 6 month process of actual construction and energization to get the site up and running.
The big difference with us owning the entire infrastructure, the personnel on site and everything else, is there's just no friction as far as taking care of customer miners. We're able to action anything that we need to action to take care of the customer, whether it is purchasing extra equipment, whether it's having backups, whether it is what priority, the employees on site have to tackle issues. We control all of that, and that allows for a much, much better customer experience.
Yeah, it's super exciting. The big piece is allowing us to provide the best possible service to our clients. We're unique in the fact that we still cater to minimum order quantity 1. And I think that's the most exciting part, is one, we get to provide the best service possible to our clients, whether they have 1 miner or 1,000 miners, and we get to learn how to do this and repeat it and expand at a better rate. The more control we have over the power, the land, the infrastructure, the better product we can provide.
This is one of the biggest strides, both from Compass Mining side, but all of the departments within Compass Mining as well. The ones that have supported the mining operations division, as well as the logistics and procurement side, as well as our service centers. This is a stride forward both for Compass, but also for Compass's clients.
We wanted to be able to have complete ownership over every piece and aspect that touches a customer and their miners. That allows for a much better customer experience, us to take ownership, us to speed things up, us to have backup equipment, all of these other things that help uptime for the sites and a smooth, seamless experience for the customer. And so this was always, I think, where Compass was eventually going to end up going.
Yeah, so as far as like our growth and expansion, everybody wants to have all the control they have over every aspect and be as integrated as possible. That's always going to create the best service. This is what we're going for. But there's no way to meet demand that exists for having Bitcoin miners put into infrastructure today by ourselves. So we're going to continue to contract with new partners, current partners, and expand with them as well, and continue to work with them on how do we help kind of create the best situation in those third-party sites as well. So we'll expand both hand in hand. You guys have seen press releases that show, we put on 50 megawatts towards the end of last year, or some of the beginning of this year. And some of that's with third parties, and this will be our first full site. And so we'll continue doing both down the road. That allows us to scale, and with scale comes, better opportunity for everybody. But at the same time, move to an area where we have more and more control.
Iowa 4 is really important, I feel, to the future of Compass Mining. It is the proving ground for us being able to operate every facet of a site. It provides us more opportunities for expansion and new sites that are greenfield that we can build up, not just third-party sites and that sort of thing. And it allows us to completely control the customer experience, whether it is having backup hardware on site, whether it's having our staff that can prioritize the things that we need to prioritize to keep uptime going. Iowa 4 is essential for us moving forward in the next 2, 3, 5, 10 years and beyond for Compass.